Yeah, sounds pretty good. Let me just adjust my headset. Let me just disable one mod. I am a complete noob to this game. I literally just do it for a bit of fun and kill some time. But today, and the next couple of streams, oh, have I already removed it? No. So Greenwich Valley is our choice of map. I'm just waiting for it to load in, and then hopefully Alright, so let's get started. And yeah, we're not going to read all the rubbish. Let's just change our settings and get started. So easy, normal, off. Not going to do lime, not going to do weeds, and crop construction as well. So we do start with a little bit of equipment. Obviously the fields do need work. I'm going to sell the pickup, don't need it. And we could maybe keep the fertilizer, maybe, but I am going to pick up one different car. I do prefer the new equipment. It is a bit more expensive, but yeah, I like this a lot, to be honest. I didn't think I would when it first came into the store. I didn't really think much of it, but it's a nice little vehicle. I'm going to go with the bigger engine as well, and we'll take that straight away. We'll bring that home and we'll get started on the first bit of work. So let's head to the yard. Nice early start, 8 AM. Cut that corner a bit too tight there, but oh, wrong button. There you go. I was making sure I did actually put the lights on there. We'll head to the yard and we'll get started on the first jobs, but obviously I did want to get a vehicle to start off with. Great parking on this road here, and the lights are not going off, so we can turn our headlights off. Street lights are now off as well. Oh, actually that reminds me, let me change my season settings to 6-day seasons, otherwise there won't be enough jobs to do. Should have looked both sides there, but oh well. We'll get this to the yard and we'll see what needs to be done. Definitely need to cultivate the fields and then sow them. They're the first two jobs to start off with, and obviously maintenance work, but we'll head to the yard and we'll see what needs to be done. No traffic, which is nice. Maybe they are obeying the 2-metre social distancing laws at the moment in the UK. A bit heavy on the brakes there. What's this car doing? Why did you clear that side? And it was clear that side. Isn't really well modelled. Let me just turn off my indicator. Look how nice that looks. Let's pull up in here. I think for now, I can't. Well, I don't like that though. Oh god. Yeah, we can put some equipment on here if we need to, which is good. Fold it back up for now. We're going to put this. I think we will leave it by the house for now. Let me just turn off the indicator again. But I think we'll leave this by the house for now, and then when we need it. I'm not sure about my parking skills there, but hey ho. Let's just try and park up a little bit better. Right in front of the shed will do, or in the garage, sorry. So we'll turn that off and we'll go for a little walk. See what we've got to do today. So let's open this. So this field here we do own 32. So we need to get cultivating that. So leave that gate open for now. I wonder if the equipment we've got in here, I wonder if it saves us from needing to do anything with it. Yeah, so you can see straight away, so we'll probably do that. Don't need the beacon lights on, we are in our yard. Beacon lights should only really be used for when you're driving on main roads, stuff like that. Heavy on the old connection there, but not too bad. I'm just gonna open the cover now because I want to load the seed up straight away so we can start getting the work done. So we'll refill that. We're gonna plant some wheat, I think, to start off with. Nope, we'll do oilseed radish. No, none of them can really be planted yet. Really. Even grass. Oh no, grassland. It's gonna have to be another grass field. Maybe we'll chance it. We'll keep it as wheat and we'll just chance it, see if it will help us out or not. I don't know why I didn't fill it up completely, that was my mistake, but oh well. Maybe I have to reload it very quickly, but we'll get started anyway. We'll get some jobs done and then go from there. I'm not too worried about going too far to the edge, it's not really a massive thing for me. It just makes it easier. If you don't go too close to the edge, it's easier to combine harvest. Also, we are missing bits, but it's not a major. We can go back around if we need to. So yeah, hopefully you're all enjoying the bits of sun, the nice weather we have got. 24, 25 degrees. Here in London it's been pretty pleasant. As a key worker I don't really have the time to do much else apart from work, so yeah, it's not great, but you know what, I'm doing something for my community, so it is helpful. Let's just try and get around all these nooks and crannies, all the little bits around here. You could, if you really wanted to, with this field, you could have two parts to it. You could have grass on one side and say wheat on another, split the field in two. But for now I think we'll just do it all as wheat. I haven't added any extra money in yet. I'm trying not to. I'm going to try and make it a proper series. Maybe I will add a little bit of cash in at some point just to get us some better equipment, just reverse back. Actually I don't like that. Oh no, it's not that bad. We'll go over this corner anyway. Wasn't impressed with the way I done it the first time, so we'll go back over that. And we'll carry on working. So this is the first field of the day. Really I should turn the time up to about 15, so we'll do that as well. Try not to miss that edge too much, so just readjusting. Look how good that looks. I actually love this game for some of the views you can get. I'm looking over the fields into the distance there. Oh god. Well, I didn't miss that bit, surprisingly. I wonder if I can do it. Oh, you can. Brilliant. Maybe I'll do that more often. I do really need to get this game mastered. It is one of my favourites. I just don't play very often at the moment. What's coming up on the channel as well, a little channel update. We are going to go back to Train Sim World a lot more now. I've got all the DLC as well, so I'll probably go back onto that. But yeah. Oh, that was tight. So yeah, we'll do this field. Don't know if that's collision, but we'll find out. It should be. It's not. Excellent. That helps us out. Got a bit worried there. I was thinking, oh god, here we go, crash. But yeah, so we'll do this. We should be able to get this last two lines done. Missed a little bit there by the tree, by the telephone pole there, but not majorly. Still got most of it done, which is cool. Keep working our way through it. Now we'll just readjust these lines here. Who keeps messaging me is annoying enough. Seriously? Oh, okay. Maybe get a call in a little while. I was party up, but we'll see. So as you can see, we're doing pretty well in this field so far. First field of the day. I haven't got time lapse or anything like that on the PS4, which is a shame. And obviously you can't speed up any of the workers, which would be even better. I haven't done a bad job on this field, I have to say. Just gonna make these lines a bit clearer. I'm gonna go up and down now, only because I want to try and get that awkward section done. If I do this line, it should allow me to curve round and finish off that little section that we've missed. Let's go back to my favourite view. First person driving. Let's see how much better I do with this view, not the other one. Maybe we'll do a couple of laps in this view just to see how we do. Not bad. Not bad at all. So it's 10 o'clock in the morning, we've been doing this already for 2 hours worth of work. Temperature isn't too great, the ground temperature is still 3 degrees, but the air temperature is just hovering around 0, so gotta be a bit wary. Oh, I missed a chunk there I think, but yeah, we're gonna have to watch the temperatures now as well. Not gonna employ a worker on this field, only because when you do, it's kind of that awkwardness of they miss bits out and then you have to redo what they've missed. A little adjustment there. I might as well go refill this actually. That'd be a good idea. 10% left. Kind of like 12 to 13% left. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do this little section here. I want to try and get it done, but I don't think we're going to have enough to get the whole line done. Or maybe actually, usually as much as I thought, so maybe we could get this little section done. If not the whole field. If we can get the whole field done, I'd be impressed. That was my target, but we didn't fill it to the max. We only filled it to about 35–36%. As you can see, just going up and down a couple of times. Definitely going to need a good clean after this workout. Oh god. Missed a massive chunk there. Just trying to take out this edge here. I'm going to redo that section. Tidy up this line so when we come back to the field in a moment it'll be ready. So yeah, as I said, a little channel update. He's the better one of the two at the moment. Still playing my regular DLC, do enjoy it. So let's just try and get this field done now. I'm going to do this as a series as well, so hopefully with Sandy Bay on the horizon, that's not long away from coming out, as well as the Harvest add-on. Hopefully the console, once that's being fixed, will get that as well, which is like, gives you a little bit more to do with a crop type. So we'll quickly get this done. Last little sections now. Try and get that last little bit there. Trust me to miss it, but yeah. I'm just going to cut this into a little square now. Like so. I'm not too bothered about missing quite little bits, but obviously if I can avoid leaving too much, it'd be a good idea. We're still at 8%, I'm just thinking, is that enough to get this last section done? I don't think it is. We'll give it a go, why not? A little bit of fun. Field almost fully done, and only a couple of hours of work as well, which is always nice. We will have a look at the weather report, what weather we're supposed to be getting over the next few days. As you see, the birds just eating my seed already. Great one. You can see the birds enjoying themselves in the field. Not really much going on the farm at the moment. It's just going to be a couple of days of slow work. So we've got 6%, it's not going to be enough. So what we're going to do, it might be, I do apologise guys, I'm a bit slow to know what I'm doing. Just trying to loop back around. It's not going to be enough, but I'll get most of the field done. Well, it is going to be enough by the looks of it, 5%. I'm not going through that much of it that quickly. .4% left, and it should be enough to just to tidy up the last little bits that we may have missed, that I have missed, sorry. Got a little section just behind us, a little line there to do, so we'll quickly adjust that. Pick up the little roundabouts by the little roundabout patch by the tree, and that'll be that. This will be the first field done. We will then go back to the yard, that is the plan. Quickly head into the yard and kind of organise it a little bit better. I do want to make this a little bit more of a storage field, but that is in the future. I definitely want to make some money first to afford all the sheds that we need. Then upgrade our equipment, and then hopefully over time we will be able to then develop the farm into a bigger and better area. So I do want to have like some more storage areas. I think that's it now, to be honest. Let me just turn this off. Oh, no, missed a bit. Just seen it, just caught my eye just as I finished off there. Not that bit. Lower that down to here. Right, let's just quickly check the area just to make sure there's no massive sections. I know about the corner bit, I'm not worried about that bit at all. I'm probably gonna bale this. A lot of it will be sold as bales. Obviously bales are expensive, so we'll do half the field as bales and half of it as just pure wheat as such, but we'll see. Let's fold this up for now. We'll head back to the yard. We're not going to clean it just yet. What we're going to do is we're going to park it. We're going to go refill up the stuff that we need. Let's go back to the yard normal. What's this? Alright. A bit sharp on the old corner there, but oh god. Refill this tool now. So that's now refilled, and we'll head. I always forget how to get to field 12. Oh god, what have I done here? Right, let's go the other way. So field 32 is the 33, sorry, is the next one, which is just to the left of 32. Let's get there. We just have to cut up here. A bit bouncy, a bit. Let's open this. I always forget which way these gates open. Most of the time I will leave them open, unless we get animals, which I do need to see if we do. I don't think we have any yet. I think we have got the pens, but... Alright. Let's unfold the soil, sorry. And on this field, we are going to make it a... What do we go with here? What should be... What can be planted early? I think we'll do... oilseed radish. And then we'll go from there. So let's unfold that, turn it on, lower it down and get started. So yeah, I'm trying to get the fields done. Did I forget to lower it? No, I'm just doing it, just not using a lot of it, which is cool. We'll do the same as we did in the last field, just go around the edges first, open it up. We are going to cut a lot of these trees back as well, so we have a bit more space to turn the tractor around and stuff like that. Maybe we'll do some tree care in the second episode, but we'll see. Actually, let's just see. Let me buy a chainsaw now while we're on the field, just in case we can't cut them down. It's only £1,000 anyway. Let's just quickly get out and just see, are we able to cut these back? Yeah. By the looks of it, is the answer. So what we can do, we can cut these down and then we'll bring the... Yeah, alright, cool. We'll dump them out the way somewhere. Probably on a field that isn't ours yet, for now. We'll see. The temperature has improved. The ground temperature is now 3 degrees. Air temperature is 5. Well, like I said earlier on, we will have a look at the weather report for the next few days. In a moment, we'll do that. Actually, let's do that now. Before I forget, so I've mentioned it twice now. So the weather for the next day is, a couple of days, is dry. It's supposed to get a bit colder as we get close to midweek area, and a bit wet. But other than that, temperatures look pretty good. No rain forecast for the next day or two, so perfect for us to get some stuff done. Probably have a couple of washout days, which means we'll just be able to maintain the yard right here that needs to be cut back. It's not on our field, but we can legally cut some of it back, anything that encroaches our land, so we'll do that as well. I'm going to hand this field over to a worker in a moment. Just going to do the last little bit. And I'm here. And we're going to spend a couple of grand on a worker to see what they can do, and we're going to do some tree care. I think that's a good idea. I think it sounds different to mix up the day. Don't want to spend all day driving this around, as much as it is enjoyable. So the worker is now in control, so we're going to jump into our man TGE. We're going to put the beacon lights on so we don't cause a collision with our worker. And the only one thing I have had an issue with is the mirrors. I wish they'd be facing up a little bit more. The right one seems alright. I'd love them to have a bit more of a range on them. Have I got the beacon lights on? Yeah. So we'll head up. We'll do the left hand side tree first. A lot of these trees do need trimming back, so we'll go to these ones here first of all. And just see what we can do. I'm trying to stay out of the way as well. Could open it up. I'm going to leave it as it is. So it came up there. Alright, so let's get the chainsaw out. No, we can't even cut this stuff here. That's annoying. It'd be better if we could actually cut all this stuff down, but clearly we don't have access to this land. Which is rather annoying because it is... Worker's still working away on the other side. We're not in his way. As you see, I have missed a little bit on this side, but not massive amount, so when we do come to harvesting, it'll be a bit easier. Just trying to stay out of the way as much as possible from the worker as well, so I'm going to park up around here, so we're far enough away, so even if the worker does go a bit faster, we're not going to cause any issues. Just going to cut back some of the bigger branches. I'm not going to cut the whole tree down, just some of the unnecessary stuff that is just causing us headaches. So just going to cut these small enough to fit in the back of our vehicle. Actually cut that a bit too small, but we'll then put these in the back of here for now. Obviously some of these are cut different sizes, not a big deal really. Just the fact that we want to get this stuff out of the way. And already, if I can get to this tree here, this is the one I was aiming for. Now we'll cut this tree down. There you go. That gets rid of a lot of the rubbish we don't need. Just pick up these. Oh god. I did not expect that to go as far as it did. Oh my god, why is he throwing it? I said put it in, not throw it. So you can see the difference we are trying to make here. Cut it down as small as possible so we can get more in our trailer. Oh, that didn't go to plan. Let's move that one inside a little bit more. There you go. Have I got? Has he got enough skills? Yep. Just throwing it in there. Go, just cut these down to size. Obviously it's going to take a while to do all of this, so we probably won't do all of them today. We'll take it in. He should have the muscles to fit that one up. He does just. Just going to rotate it, put it there. I'm not too bothered about doing too much on this side. I think as long as we get most of it done. Can I lift that or not? No. Can I lift that one? No. He is weak as anything. Alright, let's place that down as well. So already you can see the amount of wood we've cut back, which is good. We've still got a couple of hours of daylight left as well. Definitely want to make the most of that. The wind's definitely picking up though. You can hear it just gradually pushing the tree, blowing the trees in the wind. Just dump that in there. Nothing too loose around here. We could actually get a lawnmower to this as well, but for now I just want to clear a little bit more. If we had a tree cutter, I don't know why he's not able to pick that up. Seriously? There you go. Object was too heavy, yeah, it was tiny. Makes no sense, game logic. That. Game logic sometimes does confuse me, but there you go, we have got a full, almost, look at that, look at the amount of wood we cut back. If you're like me, it does get annoying after a while. Try cut down as well. Looks like it. There you go. It's all about trying to get it right as well. But yeah, so we've done a good amount of work for day one. I never normally achieve so much in one episode. Normally I get bored. But no, today it's doing well. Oh, I mean to throw that there, we'll just move that inside. Okay. For some reason it doesn't want to drop down. There you go. It's almost like an invisible wall was above it there. Don't know why I can't get rid of this though. This is one section that is annoying me. I picked that up on my 2 weeks. Just try and get some of this wood cleared. I'm not going to get it all clear. I'm not too worried about that. So got plenty of space in the trailer. Getting some bigger pieces now as well. Should really move that in a little bit more. We'll move it all anyway, but for now these should be alright. So what we'll do is we'll jump in, we'll lock up all of these. Hopefully. And we'll just dump these for... oh wait, let me move that one. Where'd that land? Seriously, that went far. Oh, that's gonna have to do enough. Alright, let's get out of here anyway. And we'll head back to the yard. I think for now, we'll put these... I'm trying to think where to put them. We'll head back to the yard first. Once we get to the gates, we will turn the beacon lights off. As obviously we'll be out of sight of the other worker. So I've just turned disable my beacon lights off now, as you can see. And we're just going to dump these. I'm just debating where to put them. Could put them in that corner there. Or do I put them in somewhere like that? Or how much will it be to get something that will burn it for us? 72,000 is a lot. 68, but that's only for wood chips. Is there, can we sell wood? I don't think we can sell wood directly, can we? Alright, so let's have a look. I don't think you can. No. Unless I go to... maybe biogas. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go for a drive anyway. I don't see anywhere else it could be. No, sawmill maybe. Let's go up there. It's getting dark, so I do want to get there pretty quick. So it's quite a drive away. Not far. As you can see, roads are pretty quiet for the bank holiday weekend. People are still enjoying some family dinner, which gives us the opportunity to hit full speed with this TGE. Yeah, that's the gas station. Oh god. And that's the gas station there. Those are traffic lights, which are fine, they're green. It's not that turn, it's this one here. We'll let that car go. Just looking for the sign now. Is that it here? It is, so we found it already, which is good. And we'll park up and just see if they'll take it. I'm just gonna guess that you can put logs here. What's this? Oh, is that it? Done. So if as long as I'm in this section here, just turn off the engine for now. I can come over here, and I've made 600. Total about £700 from that, so we'll fold this back up and we'll head back to the yard now. That's a nice little Werner though. Definitely we might have to do some more trees just for that alone, because how easy was that? Didn't even look when I reversed out there, but oh well. We'll head back to the yard now, and I think that will be day one done, guys. I think we've done quite a proactive day. Can't really see past this bush, so I've got to peep and creep. Road is clear. And turn off the indicator and head back to the yard now. There's the butchers as well. I think we're alright for fuel, aren't we? Yeah. Let's see if we can actually get through here. Nice and easy. And we'll head back to the yard now. Come on. Come on. Out of the way. I'm not waiting all day for you, sorry buddy. Oh, where's the... That was our entrance there, wasn't it? Luckily the car behind us is a bit slow. He's dropped a box us in there, isn't he? Typical German car driver. Normally it's the BMWs get made of, but no, not today. So anyway, let's park this up, get some sleep for the night. On day 2 we'll see what's left to do with the cultivating of and sowing of one field, and maybe we'll do some more tree work as well. Don't want to be on our bush here, so there you go, we'll turn that off and we'll go and get some sleep in a moment. Let's try that again. Honey, I'm home. Oh my god, no one's home. Ah! Is there light switches in here? Yeah, there is. Right over here. There you go. So we can now turn off our flashlight. And we'll now go to sleep for the night. So we'll go sleep for... We'll get a good night's sleep for 14 hours. I think that's quite sensible. Looking at the weather, cloudy. Temperature did drop quite a lot. -2 was the lowest last night. So ground's going to be a bit harder than normal. But other than that, not too bad. So we'll go out and we'll see what the worker has done for us. Make sure I have turned everything off on that. Which we have. We'll go see what the worker done in the few hours that we left him. Wow, he's done pretty well. Wow. This is excellent. A lot more work's been done than I expected. Very impressed. So he'll be done in the next hour or so, next couple of hours, which allows us to have a look and see what equipment we don't need and what equipment we will need. Obviously we will need the harvester and the cutter, but other than that, not really. Is there a cleaning bit of equipment in here? No. So maybe we'll need to bring in a jet wash as well, but not a major. So we've got front lifter. We'll sell some of this stuff here. It's not stuff I'm going to use. So we're going to get rid of the fertilizer, because obviously I don't know how to do that yet. I'm going to get rid of all of this stuff, the excess stuff. I'm going to keep the extra tractor though. I'm going to sell the weight, don't need that. Keep the silo in the farmhouse. The 2 trailers, I'm debating I might sell them, just get one big one. Which is what I will do, just because I prefer the bigger trailers. And that's it. So we've got 62,000 to buy a decent trailer, so maybe if we can get one for cheaper, then we'll do pretty well. So let's have a look what's available. If I can find what I'm doing. I always do this. I know what I want, but I always forget where it is. Oh, this was the first one. Should remember that, but yeah. So we've got. I'm gonna go with something like a. That's not bad. That holds for 4 grand more. It holds what, 9,300 more. That requires a truck, so I don't really want to go that high. 65 is a bit too expensive realistically, so I think we'll go with the what is it, Siwa. We'll go, should we get the extension to it, or what does that add though? Oh, it adds an extra 3,500. But the base already holds 45. That's sneaky. Yeah, they don't make that clear. 45. For 51, I'm going to go with that. 39,200. And it gives you, we can now go pick that up. Ready. This is all just for future days as well. Not everything we use it for right now will be used straight away. Oh god, what's he stuck by? Oh, the wall. Alright, let's disable you. He's done a really good job though. How dirty it is though. We'll just take over for a few moments. Head up the hill. I'm sure one of these has got to be like not so much collision, but something similar. So as you can see, we're just going to go up the hill. Oh god, missed loads again, but who cares. I just want to get this field done, then it's off my mind. Temperature still -1 air temperature, but the temperature in game on the field is currently 1 degree, so it's not frozen, it's not too cold yet. Obviously if we do get a colder set of weather, then we'll have to stop doing this and we'll have to go on to yard work and stuff like that, just to keep us busy. Could, if I really wanted to, get animals, get some sheep, stuff like that, but with there's no real thing for me. I don't enjoy playing with the animals as much as yet. It's a nice feature to have. Yeah, it's just not something at the moment that I want to be doing, so I'll have to wait and see. I'm going to redo this line anyway. And so I've missed like quite a lot of it. We'll redo that last, I think. It's the last road job, but yeah. There's plenty of fields. Is this the only field we own though? I'm sure it is. Oh no, we own 30. Yeah, no, it's 32 and 33 that we own. There's no other fields that we own yet. However, the plan is, like I said at the beginning of the episode, is to develop the map, develop into a serious player of this game. I do want to get onto it a lot more, so if you have tips, stuff like that, let me know. I'm always looking to do more, make these episodes a bit more exciting. I do want to do multiplayer, but the amount of mods I have on my head, I have to disable like 90% of them. One of my boys has just come online, so hopefully he gets in touch. Maybe we do need for speed tonight on heat. That will always be good. Yeah, I've been banging out heat quite a bit as well, so. I'm going to try and hit that line now, and then it's only literally a little second left to do, and then the field is complete and we can go back, like I said, to the yard work as such, getting the equipment that we need. Obviously we've still got to run down and collect the other bits of the trailer, sorry. And I still missed it. What a joker. missing it this time. There you go, so that's that little bit done. So we've only realistically got to go up to... I don't know if this is... I bet this is the one thing that is collision proof. Or like, has collisions activated on. I'm hoping not, because it would help us out. Oh, it's not. Brilliant. Excellent, that does help out them. Just going to employ the worker to finish this field off, and we're going to go, hopefully, collect our trailer this time. Hopefully that notification disappears. About how for a... Yeah, it's gone. Cool. So we'll head back to the shop. Going the right way. Yeah. The only good thing is the shop's not too far. But yeah, there's the bed and breakfast. They often employ us to do some work on their lawn. So we may be getting a few lawn jobs to do around there. As you come down, in a moment you'll see another farm, which is Darren's, I believe. I'm not 100%. I've never met the guy, but he has offered me several bits of equipment to get my farm running. As you can see, he's not really been down there, his farm, too often, but he's always willing to share his equipment. And I've missed the turn for the shop, haven't I? Well, where's the shop? Have I gone past it? I think I have. No, I missed my turn. Well, we'll go for a little drive. Yeah, I'm always starting to miss the turn for the shop. Hang on. There's the barn, gas station. Where's the shop? I'm losing the plot. Where is the shop gone? Oh, I'll carry on driving and find it. Well, that's really thrown me off, to be honest. How have I lost where the shop is? He's actually finished his job. Excellent, we'll take that, we'll sort that out after. Nice CCTV image there from our trail of the tractor there. There is 4 GoPros connected, there's another house here. We don't really get any jobs from here. You'd think we'd get some lawn care, but we don't. Well, you know what words have to go up here now. Back past. What's in here? Nothing in there for us. Here's the mill. Oh, this should be a nice thing, wouldn't it? This is where we can get our animals. So this is where you come to pick up animals to fill up your pens and stuff like that, but we're not going to be doing that. Here's the biogas up emitters as well down this end. I'm actually really thrown off of how I've lost the shop, honestly. How could I have done that? Here's the forest area anyway, so it's a good way of exploring the map at the same time, but it's annoying because this is a waste of a day of work. could be maintaining our equipment. But the only other good thing is it means that we could, when we get back to the farm, maintain the equipment we do have. So we do have the tractor that needs washing, cultivator needs a good clean as well. Here's the entrance into the forest area. But yeah, there's always yard, like lawn care jobs going. So theoretically, the first real bit of equipment I might buy will be obviously a baler to start off with, and then a lawnmower as well.